Hello everyone, this is Julie K here with another flipbook share, and this time I made this flipbook for, and I'm probably going to pronounce her name wrong, but her name is Karina, or Karina, I'm not sure, Karina, and she's from Switzerland. She did contact me about doing a swap, and so we decided to do a swap. And we decided not to do any particular theme. We've been talking a little bit on Facebook and getting to know each other. And I did break my rule this time with doing a flipbook. I did buy some paper. Usually I like to try to go through and take out stuff from my stash. And this one I had just bought, this paper collection I just bought recently at our local stamp store, scrapbooking store. And fell in love with it, and I knew I had to make a flipbook out of it. And so it was one of my newer paper collections. And you maybe have seen me. I think I put it in the back of one of my haul videos that it from Tuesday morning, that I also picked it up at the stamp store or something. But here was the paper collection by Julie Nutting. It's the Bellevue collection, and I actually used quite a bit of it in the book, so there's not too much left here. I also had some 12 by 12 sheets, so this is probably the biggest flip book, or the fattest flip book I have ever made. And I also used, in that same video from Joann's, I picked up a package of like Parisian themed stuff, and they were adhesive labels by Jolie's Boutique that EK Success puts out. And so in here, they had these cute little metal embellishments, and then here's all those little labels. So some of them were clear, and they were labels and stickers, so that was kind of nice. They were made to put on jars and decorating jars, but they work fine on the paper. So this is an actual sticker, so you can take off the back, but all these little die cuts are stickers. So it was kind of fun to use those on the collection. And there's still so many left. I can't believe how much was left. So I maybe didn't have a lot of paper left, but I had a lot of these pieces left. And so here is the flip book. Like I said, it's very, very chunky and lots of flips. And the base of this book, I did end up using, it's called the Flat Book, and it's from Pinecone Press. So if you were just to Google Pinecone Press, you'd be able to, because I did look them up, and they're still in existence. These little kits that I bought came from a rummage sale that our local craft store had not too long ago, and the person had both of these for sale for like 50 cents, so I bought them because I wasn't quite sure what they were. But if you look at it, all the sheets kind of go together like this, and so that's how I put it together. The white ones that I bought were already glued and put together. The black ones, which I used for this book, were not. And in each little pocket there was 2 sets, so you can make 2 things. But like I said, I bought both of them for like 50 cents, so it was a great deal. And I think it would be something that you'd be able to make yourself too. Maybe not quite this size, just because the sheets were longer than 12 inches, so you'd have to have a longer sheet than 12. But if you look at the little flaps, like it was, like this was 6 inches, this fold right here was 6 inches, and this one was 4, so 6, 6, and 4. So it was 16 inches, but you could maybe do like, 4, 4, and 4, or 5, 5, and 2. So down the road I might try one that was 5 inches by 2 using different paper. But again, I think this turned out really cute. So we'll zoom in a little bit. So I used a lot of the collection that I had bought, like this little chipboard piece was part of the Julie Nutting collection. And the paper, and then just a few other little miscellaneous things from my collection. So I did haul this not too long ago from Joann's, this pretty, or Hobby Lobby, off the clearance, this little rosette trim, and it's pink with little black dots, which I thought matched this paper wonderfully. Here was one of those little embellishments on the chipboard piece right here. I did make my own little flowers and put them on there. I'll be curious to see it, paper flowers, how well they mail. So I guess I'll find out. This is a memory box die, I believe, that I layered up so it is 3D. Let's zoom back out again. And then they had some cutout pieces in the paper, so one of them just did say "Hello Beautiful," and it was a little bit longer. So I cut it down to fit so I could layer it underneath. Did some layering. I did hold the whole book together with some pink ribbon in my collection. When you open it up, so again, here's when I was talking about how you put it together, you can kind of see it, I guess. And the only thing I did different with this one that wasn't part of the directions is when I did tape them together or glue them together, I did leave this one available to make a pocket. So I just did the tape down the sides or the glue down the sides instead of adhering the whole piece of papers together there. So when you open this one up, I did some layering. This was a sticker in the collection. So this was a little bit shorter flap, or this one I added the flap actually. This one wasn't part of it, or the original base. So when you open this one up, I made a pocket and I stuck a letter in there. Behind there I stuck a sticker, the word bonjour. Because the whole paper collection I kind of felt like it was kind of a French type theme, so that's why I went with it. I've seen a few people do stuff with it and they've actually whitewashed it to make it look even more aged, which I thought was a cute idea, but I didn't think of it when I was working on it. So I stuck down a tag here. We were going to do a mail tag, so I did make a mail tag. And I just wrote some stuff on the back of that. I did do a Project Life card. So here's a Project Life card. On the back side I just made a little, there's a little flag with one of the stickers from part of the collection. One of those cut aparts from that EK Success Parisian that I just layered up. I also did some stamping on some of the papers just on the background just to add a little bit more interest. So then because it was like this, so it opens like this. And here I used the paper collection to make a pocket. I layered a little embellishment down there. I stuck some Project Life cards in here for her. And then this was one of the pockets that I made at the top. So I did do the word hope on one side and then faith on the other side. And it just goes in the top of the pocket here. And it's kind of hard from this view for me to stick it in too well, but there we go. And then this flap, I just did some layering with some of the different embellishments from the paper collection and the stickers. And this side too, also some layering. And I stuck a little embellishment or the little bit of bling right there for her to take off and use if she wants. So when you flip it this way, this would be the back side then. So that tag I just showed you with the word faith on it or whatever, that's this side right here. I made a little flap here. And this was just part of the paper collection with the cutouts, and did some decorating on the back side and just some layouts with some of the stickers and parts of the collection. And some of those EK Success collection on that one. So the next page, this is the shorter part of the flap. That was part of the base, that black base. So I did some layering, and then I made it into a little side pocket thing here that you could just tuck stuff in. So instead of putting tape on the whole back side, I just did tape for those that are just new to doing this kind of stuff. I just did tape right here, here, and here so that you can make, it's just a great way to slide stuff in. And so I did make a couple tags for her from the paper collection that she can use. Then this flap opens up. And so here's the middle one. And this one again has another tag that you pull out at the top, and using kind of the same stamp set that I had used for the other ones. This one says Dream on that side, and the back side says Love. And this is a Sizzix die right here. And the little words in the middle came from Michael's a long time ago when it was the dollar spot versus now it's a $1.50 spot. But that's where I did get those sayings or whatever, those rubber stamps along quite a while ago, maybe 3-4 years ago. So they're old. So I'm just sticking the top pocket back in. So in this middle one, I just did some more layering, a partial frame. I stuck the word style, that was one of the stickers. Just lots of layering. Some flat back pearls right there. And this one, I made a little envelope and I stuck Velcro so it does open. And I did stick a couple more of those little fleur-de-lis blings that I got in there for her. And we'll close that one up again. So in the last sector, I stuck my own little flap right there, just with some washi tape and parts of the cutouts. And the top of this one, I just showed you that pocket tag out the top, so I won't pull it out again, but that's what's up here. Did some more layering. Some more layering in the corner. I believe this is a memory box die, and I just stuck the Eiffel Tower in there. Some flat back pearls. That closed. And then here's that little bit shorter flap from the base, but I did a doily and stuck some more embellishments on it and some layering. It does open. Here's a goodie pocket, so I did stick a whole bunch of stuff in there for her. Just some, in this one there was just some stamped stuff that I did and die cut it out. I gifted her one of the little Eiffel Tower things that I made her. She likes to do photography, so I made some little cameras for her, because I have a die cut that does that. So I made those for her. See if that'll fit back in there. And then the last part is just this little flip up. And just using parts of the paper collection and stickers. And that just flips back down again. And then the back side is just my normal stamp that I like to use from the art studio of, and then I just stuck another little sticker embellishment at the bottom. Karina does not have a YouTube channel, but she does have a blog. So for you, those of you who like to look at blogs, I did write it down here on this index card, so you guys could could go check her out. But this is her, and I'm not quite sure how you say that, but creawitch.blogspot.com / and right now she's currently a member of the Nor design team. She does some wonderful coloring with the Copic markers, I believe. I'm not quite sure, but I've seen a lot of her stuff on Pinterest. And so I was super excited that when she contacted me that she wanted to do a flipbook swap, just because I've seen her work before, and have really liked it, just because I'm not very good at coloring different things. So it was just kind of fun to have someone whose work that you admire want to do a swap with you. And so again, that's her information. So I will try to remember to put it in the description box below so you can check her out. You will have to use your Google Translate to probably translate the page, because again, she's from Switzerland. So thanks again, everybody, for watching. I hope you guys all have a great day. See you later.